Let's go ahead and install these new beauties in. Look at this, look at these ugly ones.
What's up, guys? Good morning. It's another day here at headquarters. Good news, I got the RX-7 back. Got a lot of stuff in the works for it already. I'll tell you guys more about that in the next video. Check this out, guys. Boom. Got that reverse camera installed.
And a 1992, no more, bro.
So I got the double din stereo ready to go, the reverse camera, the wiring in the engine bay is all cleaned up. Got the methanol injection kit rewired and ready to go. And it's on to the next project, and I'll tell you guys that in the next video. So I'm gonna switch over to Ivan, and he's gonna get started on his headlights.
Today I'm gonna go ahead and install my Spec D headlights. As you can tell, the OEM ones are ugly and chrome. Not a fan of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it for you right now. Check these out. These are gonna look so good on the car. Oh man. Damn, they have really nice packaging. And then on top of that, the lens is wrapped with plastic so it, you know, doesn't get scratched and whatnot. Shout out to Spec D for hooking me up. So let's go ahead and get into the install. The first things first, you gotta definitely get your car off the ground, whether, you know, with a jack or a lift. When you go under the car, as you guys can see, make sure you remove all the bottom pop clips and bolts so we can detach the front bumper from the bottom of the car. The cool thing with the Spec D headlights, they does come with instructions. I mean, I guess you guys can always look at the instruction book, but I am gonna go step by step on how to do this. But good stuff, Spec D. So after removing the six pop clips and the two 10mm bolts, you have to then go ahead and go to the passenger and driver side. 1, 2, and 3 like plastic clips here as well. So remove these so you can go ahead and get the liner and fold it in so you can go ahead and get to the side marker. Also, I have this special tool that's made to remove these pop clips, and it makes your life 100 times easier. So after removing the 3 pop clips here, you want to go ahead and move your liner, fender liner inside. If you guys can see that socket, that bulb socket, that's your turn signal. So go ahead and unplug that on both driver and passenger side. After unplugging the turn signal socket, you gotta go ahead and get inside here. You kind of have to stick a really small screwdriver up in here, and there's a metal tab that holds the side marker in place. You gotta push that in order to pop the side marker out. You gotta remove your side marker for both passenger and driver side. So after removing your side marker, you want to go ahead and unplug it completely. Next up is to go ahead and remove the 10mm bolts here, here, and pop-up clips, and then 10mm bolt here and here again. Now that we got all the bolts and the bumper basically detached from the car body, now it's time to finally remove it. Now that the bumper is off, guys, we need to remove the 3 10mm bolts for this plastic bracket. This one here, one right here hidden, and then I believe there's one right here on this side. Now we can go ahead and remove the 10mm bolt here, this pop clip right here, and there should be another 10mm bolt right there. And then this headlight should be able to come out, and you can disconnect the harness. just finally got done uninstalling both headlights. So now let's go ahead and install these new beauties in. Look at these ugly ones. It's gonna look so nice. So let's get into it. Now that the new headlights are installed, I'm gonna go ahead and put back the plastic bracket that goes around the headlight, and then I'm gonna get to the wiring. You can see both headlights are now on, passenger and driver's side. Next up is to do the wiring. Now, these aftermarket headlights do have a turn signal in here, and then the running light is like an eyebrow, this curve, this white line. These get wired into here, so you got to tap into your turn signal harness. The way you got to connect these wires to make the turn signals and the boomerang work on the headlights. This yellow wire is the turn signal, which you gotta tap into the red wire, which also this is a harness for your turn signal. So the yellow wire taps into the red, your white wire is your boomerang, which taps into the green wire, which is the signal for your GRLs, I believe. And of course your ground is your ground. Now there is two grounds. You can tap the negative or the ground to the ground here, or just chassis mount it. I've heard that works as well. So let's wire this up and hopefully it works. Here's how I did my wiring. So the white wire from the headlight taps into the green wire, yellow wire taps into the red wire, and then obviously the ground taps into the black ground wire. I use these female and male end connectors, so if ever I need to remove the headlight, I can just unplug it. But all I'm going to do now is go ahead and put some string tubing on here so they don't make contact and, you know, short out. So I'm going to now do that on the passenger side and we should be good to go. So the wiring is now done. As you can tell, all the connections are in there and they are sealed with string tubes, so it's nice and watertight. So if ever I want to take off the headlights, I can simply break off the heat shrink and disconnect it. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the bumper back and the turn signals, side markers, and we should be good to go. I just got done installing the front bumper, lowering my car, so I'm going to show you guys the final result, and it looks dope.
Hey, word on the street, I'm a suspect. Nigga with the killers in the projects. Take up on the barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG, Bobby, Johnson. OG, Bobby, Johnson. OG, Bobby, Johnson. OG, Bobby, Johnson. Wipe a nigga out like an outbreak. Wipe him out. I'ma start busting, make the house shake.
This is the final result. They look so damn good. It's crazy. The headlight has that bar right there and it works just as a turn signal. And you have the emergency lights on for both lights. And then that brow looking thing inside the headlight, that's actually the daytime running light. I highly recommend taking the extra time to wire these correctly because the end result is amazing. Makes the car look 1,000 times better. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please go ahead and make sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Share all our videos with all your friends and family. We appreciate all the support you guys are giving us. And until then, guys, peace out.
Everything I drop flame.